October 26th. You're free to go. Second class around. And balls to the feet, please. Pounding. Good job, Bobby. I'm trying to set that home. Regain. Remember, start on spot, finish on spot. Reverse. Reverse sideways. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Land on your feet. Float like a butterfly. Reverse backwards. And back to front. Your way. Good head rolls. Reverse. Left shoulder. Right shoulder. Down. Back. Shoulders. Toes in the ground. Reverse. Keep your toes in the ground. Hot touch should be engaged. Backside muscles just tense a little. Right arm. Good. Even when we're just moving our right arm like this, the hips should naturally, my belt is going back and forth because I'm not just using my arm, I'm using my whole body. Reverse. The belt should switch. Rotation. Left arm. The belt's not swinging. It's not swinging in your punches. And it's not swinging when you swing the baseball bat or the golf club. You're just using your arms. Reverse. If you're hitting with a golf club and you're using your hips, you'll look like you're Arnold Schwarzenegger when you hit it. People won't be like, how did you hit it so far? It's amazing. Same thing with karate principles. Front. Two arm swing, no hip rotation. Up. Should feel pendulum action with the hips. Same as a kick. Hips around. Most of these are just for like loosening up our hips, greasing them up a little bit before we get into action. Reverse. If you start feeling pain when we're doing these exercises, those are major warning signs that something's wrong. Imbalance, something with your spine is off, your alignment, left leg. Your ankle's sore here. Knees out over the toes as far as you can. Stance too long. If I can touch your toes, your knees should be out further than your toes. There you go. Nice posture, straight at the same time. Tailbone turned in. Nice. Just like you're riding a horse. side. Push that knee way out. Move this one right here. A little wider. Good. Your stance should be about as wide as your shoulders are. So if you're on a line like this, and your shoulders are this wide, that's going to make you imbalanced. This, if I'm here like this, and this foot matches this shoulder, and this foot matches this one, then I'm solid and I can fully rotate. It's easier also to keep both feet pointing forward if we have shoulder width stance. Good, other side, down, as if we're stretching back stance. Try to keep both feet flat, heels on the ground. You don't want your ankles to get sore when you're older. You really got to do these exercises a lot. Keep your very right side. Sorry, left side. Good, all the way back, on your backs. Okay, 60 seconds. Count how many crunches you can do. I want it all the way up to elbows touching knees. That's one. Push. Ready. Starting. Wait, give you a second or two. In schools, they do fitness tests, and they'll do it for a minute, and they'll count how many crunches you can do in a minute. Starting now. Hajime. Breathing. If you get too tired, take a break. Try to push it as hard as you can. With the arms to the side. Good. Keep yours down. Straight leg legs. And you just do leg raises up. And then down 2 minutes. Up and then down 2 minutes. So keep your back straight and you don't have to worry about the curl. You've got 30 seconds left. It feels like eternity. 1 second will be 60. Find mine, Matt. That's your goal. 10 seconds. 5. Yummy. And rest. Anybody get 30? Anybody get 40? 50? 60? Good, nice, Drew.
Got there.
He was up there. And he was in the first class and was trying to do it. Good, over on your stomachs. Next one is push-ups. 60 push-ups in 60 seconds is your goal. 100 without stopping is also good, but 60 and 60 is your goal for everything. Push-ups, crunches, and pull-ups. That is the toughest one. Because we don't have a pull-up bar here. 60 seconds. When you get tired, lie down, put your hands up for 5 seconds, then do 10 more quick ones. Ready? Hajime. Get down, halfway at least. Try to work in plank position. So try to be in plank position. Maybe arm like this, your belly up a little bit. That's the one. Push-ups. Balance. You can do 10 push-ups and 60 crunches. That means you're out of balance. Nice. Take a break, get a few more. We got 20 seconds left. Try to keep the back all straight, no break at the spine. Syed's already done 100 push-ups today. Five seconds. And yame. Rest. Anyone get 30? Good. 40. Nice. 50. Nice. 60. Good. 50 is really good. But with your push-ups, make sure you change your arm positions. Don't always do them in the same position, or you're only going to get strong in a certain area. You want to do close hand ones, wide hand grips, up, down, all over the place. Push. Sets, you should be doing maybe 3 sets of 30 if you want to make a difference with your bodies, and same thing with the crunches. But with crunches and push-ups, we can do those every day. Not like with arms and chest weightlifting. But we should be doing our crunches and push-ups every day if we want to get our 6-pack abs and our strong Arnold chest. Push. Everybody up. Nice. Next one is just squats. So we'll just do 60 seconds with our squats, and that should be efficient enough for today. With our squats, I want to see at least 90 degrees with the legs. So I don't want this. This is what our leg muscles are getting used to, and that's why our stances are not that good. Make sure our squats are up and down, body and spine staying straight, all the way down, feet kind of angled out a little bit like this at shoulder width apart. Ready? With this one, again, 60. In 60 seconds is good. Ready? Hajime. Breathing. Keep the back straight. It shouldn't go like this with your spine. It should like this. Nice. Okay, the second half, we're going to do squat jumps. Squat, jump. Squat, jump. Ready? Hajime. Nice. Sit through. Pop them. Ten seconds. Five. Yoy. Good. Squats are going to help your stance. One-legged squats will help your stance and your kicks. The Makiwara will help. If I wanted to take 10% of the weight, I can do it. So really work on getting the one-legged squats as well as our two-legged squats. Push. That's the stuff you got to do on your own, guys. It doesn't take very much space or time, and it will improve your karate. We can't do them in class because we don't have time. Push. Good. Break down left leg. Height. Nice. Come on, position. Come on, playing position. Good. Remember what Sensei Barry said in class about your guard? It should be high so that you're seeing through your hand. It should be in the middle of your nose. Good. Should kind of be blocking your vision, but as you get focused on your opponent, your hand starts to become invisible. Push. If you don't get used to that, you'll always have your guard down too low because you're kind of looking over your own guard. You gotta look through your own guard. Good. Front kicks on the spot. Ready? Keep the guard up. Each. Knee. Song. Chi. Go. Switch. Good. When we switch, the guard switches and still stays up. Good. Each. Knee. Song. Nice. when we're kicking, we still want our spine to be moving forward a little bit. Like I said, if you're out standing on the street and you were hit by a moving car, it would hurt a lot more than you walking into a stopped car. Your body has to be that moving vehicle. So try to get a little forward motion on your spine as we're doing our kick. Not just this part, but the whole spine. Boom. Boom. You want to hit as the spine is still moving forward. I don't want to stop. I want to, as my spine is kind of still going. Even on the spot, that's why we shift a little bit to the front knee for our kick. Ready? Each. Feel that timing. Is my kick going after I stop, or is it going before I stop? Knee. Tone. G. Don't take back too much, man. Go. Rook. Siege. Hatch. Cool. Jewel. This way. Guards up. Don't lose the guard. Have no space in here. So that this guard is in front of your nose, this one's there. Now I got no space in here. This. Good. Ease out. Get out on that front leg. Should have the feeling of being able to pick up that foot nice and easy. Knee coming up in transition. Finish kick as soon as the knee gets up. Ready? Knee. Retraction. Knee. Two. G. Go. Rook. Sich. Hatch. Cool. Jewel. Switch legs. Each. Knee. Song. Good. Each. Knee. Song. Good. Switch legs. Each. Knee. Song. G. Go. Good. Switch legs. Nice. Good. This is where you feel those one-leg squats are very beneficial. Because during this kick, you're doing a one-legged squat if you're doing it right. Otherwise, we're coming up, kicking like this to kind of save our leg from the pain. So really work at home on those squats. Other side, roundhouse kicks. Ready? Same thing with roundhouse kick. Optimally, you want your spine and intention to be going forward on every kick. Unless you need to take back room to go backwards. Ready? Knee. Boom. Nice. G. Go. There's a little bit of a drag in the middle. Like. It's nice for feet, but don't make it your normal. G. Do like a clap. Done. Go. Root. Teach. Punch. Bend the knee up a little bit higher, Charlie. Go. Jewel. Switch. Then we're ready. Each. Knee. Toe. G. Go. Look. Teach. Hatch. Cool. Jewel. Your. See. Good. One line in the back, quick. One line. Get one line first. Good. Now every second person step forward. 2 steps. Still facing this way. Good. Good. Yoi. Break down left leg ahead. Hey. Nice. This time I just want jab, oizuki. So jab, lunge punch. Kizamazuki, oizuki. Come on. Us. Kizamazuki, oizuki. On the Kizamazuki, I want us to be leaving. Us. So that we take off good for the lunge punch. With this one, we want them to think really the jab is going to be the big technique, but we really want to finish with the oizuki. Us. It really doesn't matter what we do with the lead hand. I can slap, I can grab, but I just don't want to leave it there like a nothing when I'm doing my oizukis. Us. Ready? Nice. The tempo should be like this. But we put in a jab in the middle of there so that we eat them, get their hands up high, get them thinking about the 1-2. Us. Ready? Me. So. G. What did turn? Hup. My position. Whenever I'm looking at my positions, I'm like, okay, who do I not want to play? Charlie's Kamai's a bit too close to his face, because it means he can get hit with his own hand here. Let's have it out, but have it covering your eyes. Nice. Hands up here for the jab. That's your jab. I don't do a shoot-in jab. My carrot side, boom! That's my jab. Let's. Knee. So. Let's scare him with that jab. G. Go. Nice. What big turn. Jab, front kick. Let's. Same thing with this one. It's not, you want it to be, same tempo as this, but with a little jab to get their attention. Ready? Think about your opponent. He's here like this. He puts this up here. I go for it. There's a real nice opening for the kick. Me. Nice. So. G. Go. Head. One turn. Good. Another thing with the lead hand, if the jab, I'm not going to get him, but if I take this hand here as my move, that helps me. He can't get away. He's not going to jab me. I know I got the distance for the kick, and it takes a little extra before I do my technique. One more set. Ready? This is good too. Why is this good?
Catch him in the eyes.
Eyes. This is 2 or 3 inches longer than this. And if I do this, that's going to make my kick even easier than just a punch or a grab. So, Nihon, Nukute, Ippon, Nukute, 4 fingers to the eyes, all good. Ready? Timing's got to be right though. If I do this, that's not going to do it. He's got to feel, you poke him in the eyes, and the kick has got to be smooth. Knee! So, cheek! You just slap him in the face, or grab him in the arm. Go! jab, more harai, whatever, roundhouse kick. Ready? Hit! Same principle, tap and go, shock and go, knee! Two! G! Go! Watch it turn. Nice, last set. Ready? This time make it harai. Harai is just kind of like interrupting the hands. Puss. And when they fought back in the old days, they would fight like this. Because if they fought like this, what would happen? Someone would grab their hands. So then they took that rule away. Not allowed grabbing hands in kumite matches. Puss. So now they can fight like this because they weren't afraid someone immediately grabbing their hands. In real world fighting, I want to get this hand and hold it the whole time I'm doing my techniques. Puss. The only time I'll drop this hand is maybe I'm holding this one when I'm going over to the other side. But in kumite, we can't do that. But practice, grab, kick. Ready? Hit! Knee! So! Chi! Go! That's it. Good joy. Turn around, face your partner. Sit down a little bit and look up one. Good. Just keep. Puss. Joy. Both sides break down up again. Hey! Come on, position. Good. This side is just uki. Uki is like almost a brain dead partner. They're just moving, trying to keep the distance. Puss. You're not trying to block, you're not trying to get out of the way too far. You just be a good partner, a target, with a good guard to go around. Puss. Both sides, guards up. Nice, let's see how we go with our guards. Good. The guard, I like this hand turned a little bit, just so when you punch, you got wrist snap at the end. If it's like this, you don't get much. That's Swiss. Good. Nice. Nice. Okay, this one I want the window side, just doing jab, front kick on their opponent. Puss. So as we're moving in, you'll just touch their front hand and then kick nice and close to the gi. This side steps back nicely and stays in their stance. Puss. On your own time, up and down the floor, change on the way back. Who's doing the kicking? Ready? Hajime. Come on, Sean. See if you can fix a couple of them up. So all the way back, keep going all the way down the floor, and then your turn. Find out what distance you need to get. Shift in a little bit to get your distance. Boom! Then go.
Make the jab and press he reacts. Yeah, but make sure he hears it. If you do this, he won't hear it anymore. So it's a real thing.
Those knees up. Front kick, or roundhouse kick, whatever one you want. Front kick, or roundhouse. Then go to the other stance. Boom. Nice, I like it. Okay guys, not so robotic now. If I'm fighting here and I'm trying to get my techniques in, I can move a little bit. Okay? move techniques don't usually work. It's the third one that usually works. Nice. We're trying to get the kick in there for a 4-point score.
Here.
Nice. His hands up against close.
Go ahead.
Like your mentality. Nice. Inside. Good, freeze for a second. John, come here a second. When we're doing this one, you got to work with the timings a little bit. I'm seeing this a lot. Watch the count. 1, 2. Puss. I would like to see 1. As soon as this one touches, the kick, that's too late. Puss. Sometimes. Sometimes don't do anything. Just touch and don't go. Otherwise, they'll start reading your techniques. Puss. So timing is everything. Sometimes you'll be like 1, 2. Other times you'll be like 1 at the same time. Puss. So play with that a little bit and see if it helps break them a little bit earlier. Don't always go. Sometimes do fakes with the body and then go. Good. 5 more up and down. Ready? Good, Charlie. You got it on the hook now. It's like a fish on your line.
Here you go.
Yeah. Nice. Try kick her eye, Drew. Kick her eye. Kick her eye. Nice, nice, Ernie.
When you do that, I'm going to use now I know you're ready to press that back leg. He knows if you're here, here, above. Have the back leg crush. Yeah, it stop for you. Yeah.
Good, this time I want hurrah, back kick. So this one, hurrah, back kick. Push. This one, boom, 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 boom. Off the hit. As soon as the hand is touched, hand out. This sets my body for the kick. I'm already ready to go. My butt is pointing at the target, and I'm in without really losing much at all. Puss. So play with boom. In with the kick. Puss. Touch me. Hurrah. Back kick. Do it in 2 steps. Don't try to rush it. Set your body up with the hurrah. Point your butt at the opponent. Nice, that's what you like. Put up and then go.
So they really have everything together. Space like this.
pad, please. The back kicks are a little bit off, and I'd like to straighten them out. We're not trying to kill each other here. We're just trying to make a little bit of impact so that we can get this feeling right. If you're having trouble with your partner, change partners. Switch partners if you want, but make sure one person has a pad, one person doesn't. Good. I still want this to be kind of kumite-ish with an uki. So my uki is with me. I still want arai. So I will still want to use my hand, boom, and then I want to get my kick in. After I do my kick, once I turn, watch my feet. They're in front stance here. It's as if they're now in front stance here. But my head hasn't changed until I turn and then release back to this. Change my front stance back. Butts pointed at the target. Release wherever I want, even if I don't want to turn my head. Puss. The big thing is the quick turn of these feet. From this front stance to this front stance. Puss. Have a go. Try about a 10 on each leg, and then have your partner switch. Remember, we're not going for power here. We're going for quality. Your knees should rub together as you're kicking. Or else you're doing a roundhouse kick.
Now we don't like this. And the hips. Back kick.
After you do that kick,
Right. So it should be one.
you should come back to that stance right here. If you win, that's fine too.
Yeah.
But you did real come. Back. And do it, but I think so. Look, before you do the thing,
The last piece is
Nice, nice.
look over that shoulder.
Remember, you gotta look over with one eye before you kick.
Oh, okay. So kind of look. Same way you're
Turn my stance this way. Eyes change over. And back to here. Boom, boom. Turn the other. And straight back. Like you've got a roll with these eyes. Not too hard. Look at the angle of your foot. Your heel should be up, and your toes should be pointing down. If your foot is pointing sideways, you're doing a roundhouse kick or a thrust kick. Back kick, toes pointing down. Nice. Remember the harai, slap, and then hit. That's a money kick. That's a nice money kick. Nice. Beauty. That's feeling better.
Back up a little bit.
Fake the back kick. You just gotta fake the hip turn. Hook, 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 boom. Boom.
straightness. You're freaking clean. Back to the same one. Back to the same one.
Sensei can go out here. I like to. Now I gotta put all the way around here. I'll move the front over this. Give you a little bit of go through. Like I just go over here. That's step one. Turn, step two. Look, nice, and then it's easy. Good. Solid, good. Good. Make sure we got the hurrah going. Okay, breeze. Couple of things with the back kick. Like I said before, we want our stance for stability to be shoulder width apart. If my stance is shoulder width apart to do the back kick, that's going to be trouble because I have to rotate around this foot over here to do my kick. Puss? So you don't want it to be too wide for the back kick. So cheat on your stance. Maybe start going into a kibarachi almost position, and that'll allow you to open up. Or in your natural steps, take a step over this way. That'll allow me to shoot my foot through here easier. Puss. Then I have a straight line to go with my kick. So play with that front foot, head wide, in your step, and then the kick in straight, back down into your right stance. Puss. So play a little bit more with that. Play a little bit with the front hurrah, and also with your front foot getting into the right position to release the kick. 5 more kicks on each leg for both sides. Touch me. Hit with your backside. Boom. Hit with your backside. Your backside with the point.
Nice. Keep a little higher.
Move your butt points there. Keep going.
Keep for the 9.
Yeah. It should be here. Then you want to try to come back. So that's optimal. Sometimes you'll take a step in and go closer. Yeah. But if I'm in my fighting position, I'm going to stay in my fighting position. This one, sideways, kind of like that ground buzz or that front a little wide. You want this one to be more pointing down, standing with the heel.
Knees are about this wide on that leg. The other leg is up here. 1, 2, just to get that narrow.
Nice, that's a good turn. The leg dance. Your breathing should be just ha. Nice, everyone's getting it. Let's put a little jump in here. Hold them up. So with this one, when we're jumping, it's the same process. The jump actually frees up this friction movement here. I can just do that as I'm in the air. I jump from my stance, torque, and then release the kick. Plus, it really should feel like I'm trying to hit with my backside. So I'm just jumping and hitting with the back kick instead. It's not a high jump, it's just enough to free the feet and let the torque take over. Plus, so play around with it. You can do it from short distances, or you can do it from long distances. Plus, good. Have a go at it. It'll make your back kick a lot easier. Sit, Joe. Nice. Sit. Good. I like it. Sit, make your back into your. Just go here and then figure it out. So you got a little bit fine. And big butt out in the foot.
On the first one, I fell.
What happens?
Am I fitting to? Am I fitting to?
I think I was
Here, and then.
You got it? Good timing. Up a little, yeah. Better. Boom. Boom. Now get the feeling. Ready? Put this next to your body. Jumping back double kick. This is what I just did. Nice. Good kick. Now you're fine. Good. Good. You go. Take 10, 15 minutes after class, please, to really work on your katas. Partner up. We got gradings coming up. A lot of new white belts that need some finesse. Breathing in the katas. From the low levels up, we're doing one breath, one technique. So make sure we're looking at continuous breath throughout the katas when we're working on that. With the white belts and orange and blues, especially. Stance, we're getting a little bit high in our stance for whatever reason. Really start working those legs. Be too low. Have sensei say, that stance is too low, up, up, instead of always trying to push you to go down low. That will come from doing your squats at home, one-legged, two-legged, and then you'll be able to be in deep stances all the time. Kicks are looking good and devastating. The snap back on the kicks is important because even if you get somebody, it's natural for them to lock up that foot and then you're in trouble. So make sure on front kicks and roundhouse kicks, we're not just putting it in there with great power, but it's snapping back as well. Because it's so easy to receive one of those kicks and then you're in a lot of trouble. Back kicks are our most powerful kicks, so we want to be able to work on those. I'm seeing a lot of back roundhouse kicks as opposed to kind of straight through back kicks. It's a good kick, but this one is more streamlined, straight through. When we do it, we want to be almost in this position, knee to knee, backside pointing, so that we can get a straight foot out with the toes pointing down. Anything else is kind of like a roundhouse kick or a hook kick or a thrust kick. Effective, but not as powerful as the back kick. Right on the spine. Good? Stop!
Toe. Me. Show me. Hey! Sensei me. Hey!
Who's this?
Hey!
Senpai.
Right?
Who's this?
Ski. Good job, guys. Practice those back kicks. It's a lot easier with a target, with something to hit. Doing them in air really feels awkward, and it's like there's something missing. It's almost like you're taking a step and there's no ground there when you're doing these back kicks to yourself. So if you get a chance with a partner, get them to hold the pad, do it up to the wall and just touching. Make sure you're working on switching that stance quick, and then pointing the butt and sticking out the foot. The jumping part, I like jumping back kicks in close quarters because I don't have room to do this big, long, sweeping thing. You can get room by going up and jumping backwards almost on those kicks. So don't, and it's also faster than this back kick. The jumping back kick is kind of lightning fast. So, and we don't have to jump 2 feet in the air. You just got to get off the ground a little. Bus? Good ski. Good job, guys. Stick around for about 5 or 10. Relax. Do some stretching. Do some katas. And help your partners. Hey!
July 27th is coming already.
Okay.
Says when to see that.
Was there any interview?
David said that
Robbie? On it?
That's gotta be
three, and then two in the back. So why not just somebody call what you're doing, because not everybody probably knows them. Good, come on.
So stepping, 3-7 punch. Of a rising left. And inside out, outside. Shift it back. Inside, outside block.
So all of these are shoulder height. Go ahead. Watch it. Drop it. Hi. Watch it.
Round up.
Watch it.
Front side kick. Step. So it's the front leg, right? I think it's the side kick, but more of a back kick.
Yeah, so I'm not 100%, but I think that's the new side kick is essentially like a lean leg Nishiyama. So you want to kind of have your butt pointing and then kicking like so. So from a stance, now we'll take first, and then it sounds like then you kick and then step it back. But again with the open hands, it's just like so this hands, the block of hands.
Okay. So that's the way I remind myself to relax my shoulders.
It is, and it's good. It is good for that.
But then
yeah, it is important to relax the shoulders, and it's good to have yeah. You know, just playing your fingers here. So everything.
So, try one step.
Yeah, that would be a good idea. What I'll probably say is you guys have so you go over there. So with your right here, we're gonna come this way. Break this side, breaks down, steps back, get down. So is it Jordan? Jordan. Yeah. So I'm gonna attack this 5 steps forward. So this side is attack Oisuki Jordan 5 times. Our side is going to step back 5 Ivy face and then get Oisuki on the
So far, is it for sure? I was trying to go with the purpose.
it's usually probably 5 times. Yeah. It works on and it progresses, the number gets smaller. So like usually it's 5 steps forward, and the next one is 2 steps forward, then the next one is 1 step forward. So the here, so it should be, so this is sort of as far as close. I mean, we don't want to be this far. So we want it to be close. Alright, so is that right? 3 of you guys? Shout out Jodan. You guys have Jodan. You announce your task. You're telling your opponent your task. And then we say us or also Jodan. And then you confirm that both sides are now doing the same thing. You don't say Jodan, I hear choose on. I say us. That's confusion and you don't know it. You say Jodan and I say Jodan, and we all go around and say clever.
You're going to step.
Jodan!
You're going to step.
As long as there's 7
TK on the last one. Shodan! Shodan! And last punch PI, block, and reverse punch PI. Now, guys, get out right. Shoot down. 5 points, 50 shoot downs. 5 so good. Get on the last one. Shoot on! Shoot on. Just practice with the attacker. Try to keep your head square. Try not to be ending your punches looking like this. Your hips and shoulders should be square. And then the defender does rise a lot to the neck. And try to practice that. You just stand there. Really, so for the attacker steps sort of on towards the inside. So when you step, we're actually going to that. So this we're starting to need to here. And then we're both apart. So when you're this is sort of the practice that we're at. So try to have that idea that you are the attacking side is coming in and thrusting out. This is where we get our power from. Is the thrust from this leg. We try to thrust into your stance. Good job, keep practicing.
That was good too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, go back to the next.
And you're not.
Good.
It's less audible at the end.
Yeah.
Which they like audible. Down. This part. Towards the front. Yes. Yeah. Somehow I felt like you did something differently. Yeah.
I tightened up.
Yeah.
And then I moved again right there.
Yeah.
Wait, so it's straight. It's not.
Yeah, you ended vertical here. So vertical access, right? Vertical.
Yeah.
Right, there you go. Shoulder down. There you go. So now your torso doesn't move here. So I'm coming in with my blunt by punch. And it just goes to doesn't go past, it doesn't go past your head from this side. And then just hit it.
And it goes like that, right?
Yeah, but it's still vertical. There you go, yeah.
And then,
No, so this stays for the kick.
do these feet hit?
No, so you don't advance. Once this lands after the kick, then your other leg comes up behind it, yeah. So do you want to just do that part one more time from the
From the kick?
Actually, just go back from this one.
When you're
The second one.
back
Back
on
when
your
you're
go,
facing this way.
don't let your mouth or throat interfere with your breath. There's a pipe to it. Well,
No, so the hands come from here.
any tension here?
So they your
Kind of settles the body. Wait.
yeah, better, yeah, that's it. So try with the relax and try to keep this no high, like horizontal. So do your leg in there, yeah. So this is no. Nice. Yeah. Now no further than your shoulders. Yeah. And they don't move from it. So those are back steps, right?
Yeah.
So back. Back steps that you are back. Because with this one, you are thrusting forward, down by 5 maintain that. Yeah, that you are moving your torso. Make that snap.
This leg, you have to bend it.
Yeah, like really thrust out that back.
You're on the floor. Working on pulling down. Now one.
Yeah. And maybe a little overhead and some inward.
Grab and maintain.
Keep it low. Keep it low. Yeah. Yeah, and so you know, it was like overall. It actually did. But no, it's all working. Like it's really the thing to be present. It's hard to. I mean, you come from muscular side, you know, hard hitting, but this is all just, you know, like if I has this, bicep, I don't know if it's been, but it's like actually fighter or not just just relax your arm out. You relax your arm.
It's hard to
Really
do.
relax.
It's totally hard to do.
Relax more.
It's not
More.
inside.
Relax more.
See, this is the thing.
Okay, so you're relaxed.
Yeah. So the thing is to start and have like so that if you know.
This one is kind of
When he called the house is here, the last time I know, see that's going. My arm was like,
see how I'm saying?
and everybody laughed.
Very sensitive. Very sensitive. Okay, relax. And remember my arms just totally.
Yeah, so that was me too. Completely. But that feeling correctly considered is he's one sort of we want to have it all the way through the one. That even though it's actually moving quickly, that there's absolutely no
But yeah, your hand is straight down.
like, golfers and all just like cats,
And then,
yeah. And that's what makes it allows them to be so fast. Like you just kind of got a little
tension.
Definitely have some attack machine on.
which I'm the same thing too, and it's hard to get rid of the ball. Like I'll be like, I feel my shoulders come up a little bit. When my hands come up, my shoulders want to come up a little bit too.
What I was thinking about doing is just practicing to exhaustion. Like interspersing, say 20 push-ups, and then 20 weighted punches, 20 push-ups, 20 punches, until like you gel it, and then you try to do some see more relaxation, forced relaxation.
Well, see, the thing about doing it around working out is that, the things are much better, tension gets more of our muscle, activates more of our muscle than all the thing that you might need to do it, just, super slowly. Like touching why, that methodology of practice is, like do, a bunch of techniques at a time, so that you really don't need to use much muscle. That would because you want to do it absolutely softly. And of course, with the more, now you're, as you get more tired, the more you're going to
Breaks apart.
yeah. But in reality, what you want to be, have this, that there's no tension there. Sean, he has these lessons, the invisible punch or whatever. That's trying to, that feeling, you just try to fire from that dead feeling, It's going to turn off the muscular conditioning. Is the trick. Especially for us, like the stronger people. You can see, like, my head. Like, for example, he's like, you can kind of see them all like this, so relax. is like it just goes wrong with this, right?
Right, I need a lot. Right.
Don't go further than. But the opening doesn't have as deep. And so when you're, so you have this open, and then you're waiting for this. Is that right?
Block again.
But it's here.
Here, I have a block in my center. I need my same block. Block.
But I feel here, look,